Today, I want to talk about why someone like me, a rapper and metalhead of the past 20 years, would be so drawn towards K-pop and find it so captivating and interesting. Let's get straight into the video. It all started when my friend Rogue said, "Hey up MCD laddie, you should listen to some K-pop." I don't know what accent that was meant to be.
It's good.
And I was like, sure, you know, I'm always up for broadening my musical horizons, but to be honest with you guys, I thought it was gonna suck. For a bit of context, I love metal. I grew up with metal, from bands like Wasp and Metallica when I was a little boy, to bands like Korn, Deftones and Limp Bizkit when I was a teenager. Don't laugh.
Limp Bizkit's wait, what?
Thrash, and then finally into modern metalcore today. I had no experience with K-pop whatsoever, apart from Gangnam Style back in 2012, which was completely unavoidable. I had low expectations. I thought it was going to be cheesy, artificial, gimmicky garbage. Boy, was I wrong. Now, admittedly, my sample size is fairly small. I've only listened to a few tracks by BTS, Straykids, and Ateez, but I think I've heard enough to provide an opinion on why someone like me would be drawn to K-pop in the first place and just find it so fascinating.
This is brilliant. But I like this.
And I think there's 3 reasons for that. So let's get into them. Number 1, theatrics/showmanship. Metal, especially in its live form, has always been known for its showmanship and theatrical nature. From Tommy Lee and Joey Jordison playing the drums upside down, to the Slipknot jumpsuits and Rammstein pyrotechnics, heavy metal has always seek to entertain the crowds with its elaborate stage shows. K-pop is no different in that regard. The often insanely staged music videos combined with intensely technical choreography make for some of the most spectacular visuals one can expect to see, and the live shows take this formula and they run with it. It's bombastic, it's entertaining, it's colourful, sometimes it even tells a story. It's provocative, and at its core, it seeks to put on a spectacle for an audience. Number 2. Authentic lyrical content. Heavy metal has always covered a broad range of topics, from political dissent to war and mental health issues that 99% of radio-friendly songs ain't gonna touch. If you listen to almost any song in the chart right now, it'll be about one of 2 things: sex or relationships. And this is because those 2 topics are the simplest common denominator we all share as human beings, and therefore the easiest and laziest way to connect with your audience and make that sweet, sweet bank.
Hello, I like money.
Humans are multifaceted creatures, however, and both metal and K-pop broach subjects that are a little more complex and varied. For example, both BTS and Stray Kids have tracks which talk about grief and loss. Black Swan by BTS talks about the everlasting battle between dark and light and the death of passion, whereas the track Dionysus is all about the liberation of creative freedom. These are not subjects you're gonna see in the charts. Both Stray Kids and BTS have songs in their catalogue about being outcasts and on the edge of society. And what I find incredibly vacuous and artificial about modern pop music is, it often tends to be from the point of view of the person you wished you were. Metal and K-pop, on the other hand, is from the POV of the person you actually are, and it has far more to say. Now, don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong with music about sex or trying to impress a partner. Sometimes we don't want to think too deeply about things. We just want a bop or a vibe to listen to, And a lot of times people will say to me, I don't care about the lyrics. I just really like the way it sounds, which has always been weird to me because it's kind of like owning a Ferrari because you really like the cup holders, You're missing out on so much more the track or artist has to offer, which is fine, but whatever. But K-pop sounds just as good, if not better, and it actually has something interesting to say at the same time. It's relatable and makes us, the listener, feel a part of something. It makes us feel seen and vindicated and that we are not alone in our struggles. Both metal and K-pop can provide comfort for those who may not be able to find that same comfort in the alienating and endless barrage of one-note radio chart music. Number 3. Community. Heavy metal has always been about more than just music and features a welcoming community of inclusion and fellowship, where weirdos and outcasts like me have always felt at home. In all my years of attending hundreds of metal shows, I have never seen a single fight break out, and every festival or concert has been a positive release of energy, a catharsis, a place to escape your struggles and just let yourself go. Despite the demonizing of metal by the media over the years, metal has always been a place of love and safety for me and millions of others across the world. K-pop has one of the most fanatical fan bases of any genre I've ever experienced. Its devout followers consuming every single piece of media from every corner of the internet. From armies to stays, the fans come out in force to enjoy and celebrate the music on offer. But the main takeaway I have from my relatively short experience with K-pop fans is their incredible warmth and love for not only the bands themselves, but for each other too. I have never encountered such a wholesome group of people who are so unified in positivity and seek to constantly support each other and lift each other up. The support and hospitality they've shown me as I take this journey has been overwhelming, and it just makes me see how special the fan base is and why K-pop is such an appealing community and safe haven for so many. The incredible craftsmanship and musical ability, mixed with the relatable and intelligent lyrics and welcoming fan base, combine to make K-pop an irresistible proposition for those maybe feeling a little disillusioned with mainstream music. And I think these themes run parallel between both genres, making K-pop a fascinating destination for metal fans like myself. And that is why I love K-pop now. So there you have it, guys. So those are 3 reasons I think people who are into metal or maybe alternative types of music gravitate towards K-pop and stick around and enjoy it. Obviously, there's probably many more factors, but I thought they would do for now and make an interesting discussion for this video. Let me know what you think down below in the comments, and if you agree with me or if you have any other points to add. You know, why do you think people gravitate towards K-pop and enjoy it so much when it wouldn't normally be considered their kind of music? I know it wasn't my kind of music and I've stuck around and I love it. You know, I'm really enjoying exploring this brand new world. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching, and thank you once again for your continued support. I really appreciate you guys. Rock. And until next time, I'll catch you in the next one. Take care of yourselves and look after each other. Peace.
Who this? New shit. Crusade. New wave. New drip. Toupee. They trip. Suitcase. My name.